Thank you for taking my call. Before we continue, could you say the first and third digits of your security PIN? Oh, I didn't catch that. Sorry. That's the second and fourth, please. OK, lovely. All gone through. Did you see what I did there?
It's a scam. Never reveal your full security PIN, even if you think it's your bank calling. Learn how to protect yourself from fraud.
Debut, fast bowler who's plays for Sussex. He's had to do the usual, get on your knees, apologise unreservedly, wring your hands in shame, look tearful for a number of what we're told are racist and sexist messages that he posted on Twitter back in 2012, when, by the way, he was 18 years old. OK, not a child. He was an adult then. But the tweet, I've read the tweets that are supposedly these awful, awful things that he has sent. And we're showing a video now of his sort of mea culpa apology. I have to say, the things that he wrote that are sexist, I've got to be honest with you, as a woman, don't bother me in the slightest. The tweets that he sent were racist. Hardly, it was talking a sort of a very misjudged joke about, I mean, it's basically a Prince Philip-esque slitty-eyed sort of joke about an emoji for what Asian people use. It's not something that, it's not a joke you or I would make and most people would make now. It's not a very good joke. It has racist undertones, but it's not doesn't make you think he's a member of the KKK. This offence archaeology on Twitter, as soon as someone comes into the public eye, it's quite terrifying, isn't it?
It's really shocking, you know, this digging around for any kind of dirt that you can find, for anything untoward or stupid or unpolitically correct that people said in the past, that you can wield as a weapon against them in the contemporary period. It's a really low form of politics. As you say, he was 18 years old. That, in my view, that is old enough to know better. Yeah. But some 18-year-olds are different. Some are mature and some are still really like 15-year-olds. So he was a bit of an idiot. He said some stupid stuff. But the idea that you should hold that against him in his adulthood, I think is ridiculous and really shows the vindictive culture we've created around cancel culture, offence archaeology. But also, again, we're facing double standards, because recently there was a BBC reporter who was exposed as having said Hitler was right during the last Gaza conflict. She's a Middle East reporter for the BBC. I think that's a far more serious situation, because she was an adult, and that was a grotesquely anti-Semitic thing to say during the Israel-Gaza conflict in 2014. And there has been some fuss, of course there has been, but not as much as there has been over other...
And not by the same people. And again, the king of the woke brigade right now, Prince Harry. I mean, we've got photographs of him dressed up as a Nazi at a fancy dress party. Again, it's not something I would do. It's a fancy dress party. You don't have to dress up as nice people at a fancy dress party, guys. You know, that's why people dress as zombies. They're not nice either. It's just this need that people have to just dig stuff up, to find something, to point at other people. It is witch hunter stuff. It's McCarthyism. It's witch hunter. It's very, very sinister. And all I think, again and again, the people who are doing it are people like, what is the purpose they're trying to serve? What does anyone benefit from the knowledge that this man, that he 8 years ago, 10 years ago, whenever, posted tweets saying this? What have we learned? What have we achieved?
It really is just the thrill of being part of a mob, part of a witch hunt, you know, waving your torch around as they would have been doing if it was 300 years ago.
These were the bullies in the playground, weren't they? They were the bullies in the playground.
They were, absolutely. These are the people who would have pointed a finger at some teenage girl 300 years ago and said, she's the witch. They love being part of that mob, part of that witch hunt. It gives them a thrill. It makes them feel important. It makes them feel part of a movement. That's what's really grotesque about this. They're actually not doing it to make society a better place or to expose racism where it genuinely exists. They're doing this to get a cheap thrill from destroying someone's life. It's really horrible.
You absolutely nailed it. As always, editor of Spiked Online, Brenden O'Neill, thank you very much indeed.